Your chest feels tight. Your mind is racing. You can't breathe right, can't think straight. And it all started with a simple 2-sentence work email. You're not overreacting. You've just been hijacked. This is the anxiety spiral, and learning to escape it starts with a story about Alex. For Alex, that email is a trigger, and to escape, Alex grabs his phone and just starts scrolling, mindlessly. Anything to numb the feeling. Another hour, gone. This was Alex's reality. Until he decided he couldn't do this anymore. He was tired. Tired of feeling like a victim of anxiety. Alex couldn't fight the storm, so he decided to become the anchor. He chose to ground himself right there in the middle of the chaos. He started with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. First, he looked around the room and named 5 things he could see. A lamp on the side coffee table, the glass of water, a switch on the wall, the rug on the floor, a plant on the windowsill. This simple act of observing forces the brain to focus on the present. Then, 4 things he could physically feel. The soft fabric of the shirt, the solid pressure of his feet on the floor, the cool, smooth surface of the phone, the firm support of the chair against his back. Then 3 things he could hear. The low hum of the fridge, a car passing by outside, and the sound of his own slow, deliberate breath. Next, Alex will identify 2 things that he can smell. The aroma of his morning coffee, the scent of a fresh towel, and finally, 1 thing he could taste. A glass of freshly made orange juice. The intensity lowered. Alex was mentally back in the room, not just lost in his thoughts. This is grounding, and it interrupts the panic signal. But what about the chronic worry that fueled the anxiety? For that, Alex learned to externalize it. For a looping worry, Alex first puts it on paper. This simple act begins to separate the feeling from fact. Alex will ask himself an important question. What's one piece of evidence that this worry isn't true? The goal isn't to solve the worry right now. It's just to question it and weaken its power. Finally, he learned to redirect the energy. He would simply walk, giving the tension somewhere to go with every single step. Now, months later, another crucial work email arrives, and for a split second that old feeling still flickers. Alex has learned not to fight the anxiety spike. His new instinct is simple. 1 deep, grounding belly breath. He externalizes the anxiety by recognizing, that's just the worry thought again. Finally, Alex redirects his anxious energy by standing up and taking a walk around the apartment before opening the email. These methods aren't a magic cure, but they are a set of practical skills that anyone can learn when anxiety strikes. Let's recap. Firstly, do the grounding technique. Find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. Secondly, for looping worries, externalize your thoughts. Write them down. See them for what they are, just thoughts, not truths. And thirdly, redirect the anxious energy. Move your body to change your mental state. Share your small, everyday trigger in the comments below. Let's show each other that we're not alone in this. If you found this video useful, remember to like and subscribe.